100 miles, Russell?
About 100 years ago since we last worked together,
It's
darling.
crazy. It's absolutely crazy. How's the walk going? Have you started?
I've started little bits of it,
right.
But on August the 11th, my grandmother would have been 121. She actually lived to 99 years and 6 months. So on August the 11th, when I go home to Snowdonia in North Wales, we're having a dementia dance-a-thon for Alzheimer's Research UK, and then I'm going to finish off the rest of the walk in the mountains of Snowdonia.
Oh, couldn't be better, couldn't be better.
Because her grandmother was Welsh, from Bala. So there's a connection.
Oh, there's a massive connection, of course there is. 100 miles is a lot, so you're just doing it in wee stages and then finishing it off at the end. But what a great cause.
It's a tremendous cause now, simply because it's the biggest killer in the country, Alzheimer's dementia. And it's a tremendous cause in many ways because it's a forgotten charity. And to raise money for it to get the cure is the important thing. That's the panacea, is the cure. Because you see, with social services under strain, and with so many things now, with bed blocking and everything else with hospitals, people go into a hospital with dementia and Alzheimer's. And if we can find the cure, it's going to be so important on all levels.
Of course, and you lost your gran to this horrible illness. And I think, to be honest with you, I think it's the one thing that I'm absolutely petrified of.
Is it in your family?
No, not really, but I think I've experienced it through friends and everything.
Exactly.
And Russell, watching somebody that you love disappear in front of your eyes, I mean, you must have seen that with your gran.
Because there's one of the biggest problems that you find these days, because I was with my mother, my mother and I looked after Nan, certainly for a good 5 years, but it started about 9 years before. Little things like putting tea bags into the kettle rather than a cup. And then it gets progressively worse. A woman who never swore suddenly becomes sexually orientated, and she was never like that. She's a Victorian woman, she was. And so the biggest problem you have to fight, first of all, is your own denial. And people suffer from denial. Oh, they're just getting old. No, it's not dementia.
And we all get forgetful.
Exactly.
We see that.
And so therefore, you suddenly see a person change, and then in the end, my grandmother actually went mute. In the end, she suffered from the most awful disease.
But she was really lucky to have you and your mum to look after her. And that's the thing I think that a lot of people worry about. Who's going to look after me? You know, so we have to get better at that. We have to get better at that. And as you say, obviously, there's a lot of groundbreaking work going on trying to get a cure, trying to get somewhere towards that. But in the meantime, it's all about raising awareness, isn't it?
It is. It's about raising awareness. I mean, there's a lot of things, like I remember with my grandma, this was in the 1990s, where there was no help out there, or very little. If you put on television and there were people singing and dancing, she loved it. She would be alive and smile. So that's why I'm now working on a lot of projects which are performing arts. So dancing and acting and drama. So I'm working with Edinburgh University to do a lot of work there in areas of dance. Because you see, if you can get the people who are the carers, as well as those suffering from dementia, working together, it alleviates them. Because I came up with a mantra, Lorraine, many years ago, which was, who takes care of the carer?
That's a very good point.
And that is the point. And I did that at a big conference in Portmeirion many years ago, and that still holds fast. Because in the end, the carer, because of a combination of guilt, the denial, they just wear themselves into the ground.
And it's real hard. Looking after somebody who's got that illness is so difficult.
It is very hard.
Physically and mentally, it's draining.
So that's why I decided to do the walk, because... And it was 100, let's say 100 metres, no kilometres. Being born in I've just done it, 100 metres, walking into the studio. Hey, that's my sponsorship. We've done it. But the thing is, when they first approached me to do the walk, I didn't know what 100 kilometres was. So I said, I'll do 100 miles because I understand that.
Right.
It is 66 miles more.
It is. You've just, yeah.
I know. But I got great shoes, look.
Oh, I love the shoes, and in purple.
Yeah, well, purple's the great colour, spiritual colour.
Of course.
And I love it.
I know. Look, we wish you all the best with the walk. We'll
Thanks,
put all the
Lorraine.
details in the website, and keep doing what you're doing. It's
Thanks, my
fantastic.
darling.
It really is.
Lovely to see you
love.
again.
Thank you.